Hey guys, this is gonna be another Flyright Boy exclusive quick tip. So right now I'm working on my P17, as you can see. Oh, cannot see. There we go. I'm installing the engine, right? And so if you never installed the engine or try to do anything like this, just a little quick tip on installing the gas tank. So a lot of times the gas tank, and this is a new used to me. So a lot of times the gas tanks, they come like this. This is the gas tank that was already inside of the vehicle, of the airplane vehicle. And so it was nitro. It had a OS 120 four-stroke nitro fuel for the fuel. It was nitro. Sometimes you get nitro, you can do gas, or you can do electric. The three options that you normally have. All right, so nitro fuel means that you need to look for this. This is a black plug. These are meant for nitro and nitro only. You use this on the gas, and plug is going to eat away because the rubber or the component of this is not meant to have fuel, as in petrol, run through it. This will deteriorate, and you then have gas all in your airplane. And your airplane, if it's in the air, it's gonna crash or stall, or you're gonna have an engine cut out because you no longer have fuel being supplied to your engine. So what you're going to want to get is this. This is a Dubro gas conversion stopper. This is item number 400, as you can see. And what it's going to look like is color coded. It is brown. So if you have a brown stopper, then you know that is meant for gas. That's the tip. All right. Basically what you do is it comes with a little screw that you're going to screw out. And then what that does is that makes that little gasket go back to normal. When you screw it in, it swells the gasket up into that little round hole right there, and that seals it up so that way you have no problems. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to run a little fuel in here, since this had a little nitro in it, so it still has some residue. So you're going to want to run some fuel in here, switch that around to get that tank good and clean, because you don't want to have that nasty stuff mixed with your perfectly good fuel running in your perfectly good engine, right? Okay, so once you have that done, you're going to get your little stopper, and your little plug, and you're going to put the top on that. But then what you're also going to want to do is you're going to want to run your line. These are little either metal. This was what was in the nitro engine. I'm going to be using some copper. You can get this at Home Depot. You can get this at an auto place, or you can get it on Amazon. It comes in a long rod. If you have a local hobby store, they will supply this. They will have this. You can get this at a local hobby store. And so what you don't need this, or they have the conversion kits where it has everything included. It's going to have all the rods that you need. They're going to come in about the size like this. And all you're going to do is, what you're going to need is, you're going to need to take one of these, and you're going to bend it up. You're going to bend it upward. And that's a big one, because I'm going to be having the tank, instead of running like this, it's going to be running like that. So that's why my curve is a lot longer. Most time tanks are running like this, sideways, so you don't have to have the curve that high. But anyway, the reason why you have this is going to be your vent line. So you're going to have a vent line where when you're filling up your fuel tank, when it gets all the way to the very top, fuel is going to go up to here. And then this right here is going to have fuel line, which is another thing. This right here, fuel line, is meant for gas, as you can see. So you want to make sure you get fuel line meant for gas and not fuel line meant for nitro, okay? Because the fuel line is not going to be able, this type of fuel line is not going to be able to handle regular fuel if this is only meant for nitro. Anything else you use this for, it's going to eat it away. All right, so as we were saying, this right here, copper piece. and this right here is going to plug into that, and then that's going to plug into the tank. And then you're going to have this dangling on the bottom of your airplane, so that when you fill your airplane up, you're going to have the ability to see the fuel, knowing that your fuel tank is full. Now, this other piece, this right here, this piece, this is going to go directly to your engine. And then what I do is I use a Y. So the reason why I wire it off, because as you can see, you look at the back of this plug, it has 3 holes, right? So if you don't want to do that, because what it does is they already have 2 of the holes. I don't know if you can see the light, but 2 of those holes, see, there we go. 2 of those holes are already open, but as you can see on the back, one of them is not. And you're like, well, wait a minute, Mr. Flyright, well, why is that like that? I'm going to tell you. All right, so the reason why it's like that is because if you want to run just the 2 lines and then run a Y, which I got this on Amazon, and this is item number 01700297. All right, or you can use the main barcode number, which is 43238. And I got this on Amazon. This Y is going to, what it's going to do is it's going to help me eliminate having to use 3 holes and 3 lines and 3 chances of something leaking. Okay, so this right here, 2 of the lines, one's going to go to the engine, the other one's going to go to my fuel, and then the back end of this is going to go to the fuel tank. So the fuel tank is going to supply fuel to my engine, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a plug, as you can see on this end. This little plug, which is going to plug up the where I fill. So I'm going to have this right here, so that way I can put fuel into the tank. But then what's also going to do is a little of that fuel is going to go into the carburetor. So when I get ready to start that engine, guess what, guys? It's going to start a lot quicker than me having to use the choke to get fuel to the carburetor. See, now you see where I'm going. So that's the reason why I like to use this little gem here. You know, and like I said before, I got this on Amazon. And the fuel line I got on Amazon. And the fuel line, just in case you want to know, is Hype. And it is item number X000S48XMB. Alright. As you can see, I'm not sure if you can see that. Just in case. Alright. So, like I said before. So I know it's a lot. And if you're new in the game, for the people who have been doing this for years, you're probably saying, well, Kevin, why are you telling me all this? Well, this video is really for people who are new in the game and they haven't really gone to nitro or gone to gas, or they don't know anything about the tanks. So this is just kind of just a little, kind of get you up to speed. You know, this is not an end all of, you know, everything, but it just kind of gets you up to speed. So like I said before, what I'm going to do for this beautiful gem right here is I'm going to run that fuel line. Let's see right here. This is the fuel line that goes to the fuel. So this is the carburetor. So I'm going to run that with that T, and that's going to run into here. This is where the gas tank normally goes. Okay, and what that's going to do is I'm going to run that to the fuel line, but then I'm also going to have with that T, and then I'm going to do a little trick. See, I have a little hole right here that I drill, and my fuel line is going to go in there. As you can see, I'm going to put my fuel line, if you can see it with my hand, so you can kind of see where I can do that. This cameraman doing bad angles. All right, so my fuel line gonna go into that hole right there, right? And so that's gonna go here on the top, right here. There it is. That's gonna go right there. So now all I can do is pull that out a little bit, fuel up, and I'm gonna be ready to go. And all I gotta do is use not 3 but 2 pieces of copper. One is going to go for my vent, which is going to come out somewhere here on the top of here. Probably have it right here. on the top. That's going to come out somewhere here on the top. I'm going to drill a little hole. And what that's going to do is when I fuel up and the tank is full of fuel, that's going to spew out. I'm going to be looking for that. That's going to spew out. And that's going to let me know that, hey, stop. Tank is full. It's ready to go. All right. And then start your engines. It's time to burn in the skies with this beautiful PT-17. And this PT-17, like I said before, is news to me. So new means that it was a used airplane. Most time they're discontinued. And the person who originally had it, he had fun with it, and he was ready to either bless it to somebody else or he sold it to somebody else, like me, so that way he could have another project, move on to something either bigger, or maybe he's getting out of the hobby, no telling. But that's another great way of getting a nice airplane that you never had before at a reasonable price. So you can always find those things, on YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook Marketplace. We have a lot of stuff on our website, which is the Texas Thunder Warbird. Let me get that right, which I am a pilot. All right, guys. I haven't been. I know the guys on the Texas Thunder. I know I ain't been out there for a while. I got a new baby, 4 months, and so it's gonna be a while before I can be able to get back out there and video y'all and do that. But that's coming soon. I plan on this year, at least coming out to a couple of other events, so that way I can get some great videos of y'all beautiful airplanes. So if you like to see that, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button so that way you can get more of this content. And I promise you, if you look back at some of my videos, you'll see there's plenty of guys flying some beautiful airplanes. A lot of airplanes that I own, that I fly, like my Top Flight Corsair, or my Mustang, or my beautiful jets that I've been flying lately. So just go and hit that subscribe button. Give me up to 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal for 2021. If I can get 1,000 subscribers, that will definitely be able to make me have the ability to do a lot more, like some giveaways. That's right, guys, some giveaways. I'm not sure exactly what, but I need to get that 1,000 subscribers first before I can be able to do that. Because with those subscribers means that YouTube will allow me to start doing other things like live events and stuff like that, so that way I can go live. I mean, it'll open up the door to a lot of stuff. So hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And always, we're the Flyright boys. We fly right and we go home. And I will see y'all on the flight line. All right, guys. See you later.